All right. As soon as we see it go live on this end, we will start this baby up. There we go. All right, we are on day 7 of our No Man's Sky permadeath. I had to work until 8:20 or so p.m. Ate dinner when I got home, get back. Now I'm gonna get on here for probably about an hour. I'm sure it'll end up being a little longer than that. Yesterday I was out and about and stumbled on a fighter, and this isn't it. This is the one that I bought, but I found a free fighter, and we're gonna go ahead and fix that up. But I don't want to stay on this planet to do that. I'd like to do a little more adventuring, but this planet has some really cool features to it, which are all thanks to the newest upgrades. Like, check out that grass. It's like glowing firefly grass or something. You'll get into other places. Let's see if we can find us a better view. But I mean, it's running all the way down the hill there. The lighting on them rotate, so it's just like kind of a wave through the grass, and goes all over the place. It's real cool. I've not seen that before. Not sure if it came out with just the update a couple of days ago, or if it was in the one previous to that. This is the first time I've been on a planet like this. I guess I'll get my butt in the ship and top off my oxygen and personal protection, all that good stuff. I'm not gonna put a battery in there yet. Okay, so I've been getting a little bit of upgrades going. I got my backpack building up nicely. Oh, well, that's my starship. There's my backpack building up nicely. Got quite a bit of slots in there now. I still got quite a ways to go, and I have most of the cargo slots to go. So if we stumble across drop pods, well, I'm gonna put another slot in my backpack. The technology, I've still got 4, 8, 9 more technology slots. I don't know if we can get another row here. But yeah, I've got a ways to go. And then the starship, the one that I'm in right now, I went ahead and paid up, got a B class, because that's what landed when I had some money, and it was burning a hole in my pocket. I've built my funds back up to 5.2, almost $5.3 million. Got a few things we can sell here. So I'll run inside there and empty out some of this exosuit. I do have a photon cannon module, so let me see. We're going to move this out of the way, and we will put that A-class photon cannon module in there. I believe I got this from scrapping another ship. I honestly don't remember. Okay. So now we've got a little bit stronger photon cannons to fight the pirates. I don't believe I have any other. Oh yeah, there's a scanner module, which I'm waiting to put that in my multi-tool until I get a multi-tool worth putting it in. But the scanner module really boosts the amount of money you make every time you scan something. And if you get 3 S-class scanner modules, you'll be getting 100 to 300,000-400,000 units every time you scan a rare animal. So that's an important upgrade, a quick way to increase your funds. But I've been having a real hard time trying to find just a scanner that's not a basic little piece of junk pistol that doesn't have enough slots. Well, I'll see. I started up a new game. This was a little bitty pistol yesterday, but when I come back in today, it's a B class with all kinds of slots. I guess it heard me talking about not having enough slots. So I'm gonna see which multi-tool I have. I got one given to me by a monolith. No, it was a guy in a radio tower, research tower, and it was the one that actually I located my fighter that I'll call down in a bit and show you that. So I don't want to trade this one. So let's switch our multi-tool. Now this is the one the guy gave me. So you can see it's just a little piece of junk too, but it has a couple more slots to it. So no biggie. It's worth about 3 or 4 times what my other one was, and that'll help for a good trade-in amount on something like this. It's only a B class, but I'll take it right now because I need more slots so I can start getting those S-class scanner upgrades. We'll compare it. Now that one's worth 294,000 units as a trade-in, and so we're going to exchange, and some reason, yes, it did take my money. It didn't show the price, so I don't know if that's a bug or something that I haven't noticed before. It didn't show a price for exchanging and trading in your old weapon. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. We've got the mining beam. Let's see if we can stick the advanced mining beam in here. Okay, so I just need to get a couple of wiring looms for that. Don't really care about the blaze javelin. It's a piece of junk if you ask me. I will put the bolt caster in, so I just need some nanotubes. So I'm gonna need 3 nanotubes there and 1 there, so I need to make 4 nanotubes while I'm standing here. And I'm going to need 1 hermetic seal. So I can go ahead and put my bolt caster upgrade in there right now. Alright. We'll, where is it? There it is. Oh, I have to walk over to the guy. They don't have the... I gotta walk over here. So, we'll see if he's got the wiring looms. He's got 4. I'm gonna go ahead and take them all because, like I said, I'm gonna be fixing up that starship that I found. Alright, and I know I'm gonna need at least 1, but that's all the extras he had on hand. So now we will put our... What else was it that I was going for here? The advanced mining beam. So I just need to make the hermetic seal. Alrighty. We want to throw that where? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I'll put it here. Amazing how it knew exactly what I had and what I wanted to do with it. Alrighty, now we're going to throw this S-class scanner module in there. Well, for instance, no, because it won't make any difference. We're gonna go ahead and do it while we're standing here. And we'll put that right next to our scanner. And there we go. And I'll run my other two right across this way. Okay, so now when I scan rocks, it's still gonna be the 200 units that you get. The scanner module doesn't upgrade your minerals. So no matter what the mineral, you'll always get 200. But let's find us a plant that I haven't scanned. That's a mineral as well. A lot of times you can just sit here and scroll around and look for the question marks to pop up. Now there was some kind of an animal down there. I haven't scanned those yet, so we'll scan this little guy. Yeah, so we got 35,000 for that instead of just 2,000 or 3,000 or 1,000. Now these are a common looking animal. Generally you get 1,000 for a common looking animal. But with the S-Class upgrade, that's 56,000. So that's uncommonly good. Let's see if there's any other red dots down there. I'm not seeing any plants. So I got another 35,000 for that. Where's all their stinking scannable plants here? Well, maybe we haven't scanned the sodium yet. I don't think you can scan these guys, no. Yeah, that's crazy. There's no scannable plants along here. However, if I haven't scanned this already on this planet, I'll do that. First, I need to put my hazard protection in place. Now let's see about this. Alright, so I can scan this plant. Check this out. 22,000 units. And I'm gonna run down here and grab this buried technology I wasn't even looking for. I just saw it when I was scanning the sodium back there. So let's go ahead and blast this guy up. Now there's that blaze javelin. Now do you see what I mean? That's a piece of junk. Alright, so let's switch that. Alright. Now we got 3 out of it. Not bad. I wasn't even off looking for it. Well, that's cool looking. I must have scanned that yesterday without even seeing it. There's some birds up there. Usually they pay pretty good. Not always. I got 35,000 for it. So now it looks like 35,000 might be my base. As far as how much I can make for scanning an animal. Yeah, we've already scanned those critters. Alright, so let's go check out another system, see if we can't find a cool planet to visit. See how much hyperdrive fuel I have. It's empty, of course. And alright, so I can make at least one. Let's see if we can. There we go. We'll put this there. It's about antimatter. Alright, now let's see about work sale.
Constructed.
Alright. So, 2's better than nothing. So that'll get us a little ways down the road.
Technology recharge.
I need to go to a planet that has some frost crystal, or is it storm crystals I need? Storm crystals for the warp hypercore. Those silly things use 1 antimatter and a storm crystal, and your hyperdrive goes for days. I mean, you can just go and go, and it doesn't burn the fuel up real quick. I'm just wanting to check our launch fuel status here. So we're not able to make any of that. So the next planet I go to, I will be picking up some dehydrogen. So let's hop up into space and check it out. I've already got several people watching. Tell you what, as soon as we get to whatever system I stop at next, I'll go ahead and call in that fighter that I found yesterday. It's really cool. I honestly thought it was a chrome-colored fighter because of the lighting on the planet, but once I actually took a snapshot of it, I realized it wasn't chrome, it was blue. But still, I mean, it's one of the newer bodies types of fighters, and yeah, it was pretty cool. So let's see what kind of system we can head to next. I'd like to get a richer system, someplace that has some money. I've had a couple of freighter battles. I haven't had any freighters come along that are worth accepting, even though it's free. Now, we can't jump very far, so we have to keep that in mind. So I haven't started upgrading this ship yet as far as the hyperdrive and all that. So it looks like all the rich systems are a bit out of our range. Let's go check out a Gex system. Yeah, it's got plenty of planets at it. Let's go there. We'll check it out. I've been mostly in Corvex systems. I guess it's just the region of the galaxy that I'm in. There hasn't been a whole lot of Gek and Viking. It's been mostly Corvex. I have seen both the others as well, but not a whole lot of them. Alright, I might have a freighter worth getting. It doesn't look like it's going to be an S-class, but, you know, it's the Star Destroyer class, and I like those. If you've watched any of my other videos, you've seen them. Somebody's going to space shoot at my ship, and it must be him. Alright, let's go collect his module too. And here's the next item up to do. Get by. And where's your buddies? Got off quiet. We don't want that one. So I guess they're all on the other side of the ship. There we go. Run him down here. Well, that was almost too easy. Do a quick U-turn. And it's his turn. Alright. Collect those barrels. There's the last one or two. It's a pair of them. And we want to make sure that we don't get caught up in the battle and shoot that freighter, because that'll end our quest for a free freighter real quick. So they're trying to sucker you in, make you shoot right there, but we'll just take off this way and get away from the freighter. Now we can go after these guys. See how he tries to pull you in? Yeah, don't play that game now. I'm going to take off to get away from the freighter. And we'll make a U-turn and hopefully they're drawn right in after us. There we go. Was that the last guy? No, there's one more. He's out of range. There we go. Alright, let's go collect his barrels. I think I missed him. Yeah, maybe I got his barrels. I don't see him. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to this freighter. Let's see what class and how many spaces. It's got to be over 24 or I won't take it. You get a small freighter and it kind of screws you up because they're not worth a whole lot in trade-in for another freighter. Where am I at? There we go. It's missing the center section, but once you warp out and go somewhere else, it'll show up. Now, one thing that you can do that I always wished you could do, and it stopped working quite a while back, and now it's working again. You can hit your F button and scan inside here, and you can see what it is. Now that's a B31, and I already told you it needed at least 24 slots. And this is a B and a 31, and 8 tech slots worth 90 million units. I'm going to walk up there. He's going to shake my hand, say thank you very much. Do you want this ship? And I'm going to say yes, I do. I have not accepted a freighter yet. I've been waiting for a Star Destroyer class freighter. And yeah. Wow, doors are glitching a little bit. Those look like they want him to hurt. So if he gives me this freighter, I guess I'll get maintenance to work on those. That was almost scary. Hi there, Mr. Atuli. Let's talk to him, see what he's got to say. Yisin Yulin, Yishits, Shit, whatever the hell he's saying there. Small creature chatters excitedly and hops from one foot to the other. Gesturing wildly around the bridge, they point towards the control panel of their freighter. They seem to be suggesting that I take command. Well, let's inspect the freighter. 31 slot B class. Nice yellow, maybe green tinting on there. That could be just the solar system on them. But this is 100% free. So, yes sir, I'll take your ship. And now I have a freighter. Freighters offer extra inventory storage. Additional starships can be docked in the freighter's hangar. Command expeditions from the bridge. Oh, you command expeditions from the bridge. Construct a base aboard the freighter. So now you can have a traveling base. You don't have to keep going back to the stupid planet that I really have no need to go back to. So basically, this is where you command your frigates, which I think it comes with one frigate. This is where you can do your upgrades. So you can add additional storage, but you need a storage augmentation unit, which you get that out and about. You purchase upgrades, customize the appearance. So let's see if it shows a better picture. It's still showing it with the missing center section. So yeah, it's not showing what I wanted to see there as far as the coloring. So we'll have to go out and take a snapshot of it out in space. But you can get your upgrades You purchase them with your salvage frigate modules. You get salvage frigate modules either from attacking frigates and freighters in other systems, or when you send out your frigates on missions, sometimes they'll come back with salvage frigate modules, and you use those to buy different upgrades. So you got these upgrades here that it gives you recipes that you can build those items and install them on your ships going out on missions. It lasts one trip. The explosive drones help them fight off the bad guys. The mineral compressor lets them gather more material quicker. Mind control is for trade missions. I'm not exactly sure what this one is. Analytic computer overclocks the existing fleet systems, allowing faster than light calculations. Heat's a problem, and the chips do not last long. So I guess it just makes them go quicker. Alright, then you got your warp engine upgrades and your matter beam. Your matter beam is just like the same thing with your starship, where you install the teleporter. It lets you put things in and out of your freighter without it being right there. So yeah, that's cool. And this spot used to be where you'd get missions from the Mercenaries Guild and stuff. This is your freighter warp map, so you can put warp fuel in it, and you can actually go places just like you could in your spaceship. Hyperdrive has no fuel, of course, but it's just the same exact map. And around the other side, this is where you manage your fleet, so you can see all your ships. And it came with one ship. It's a trade ship. It is a C class, and it's only been on a few missions. So as you send them out on more and more missions, your ships they upgrade themselves. So the more missions you send it on, the faster it'll get to an S-class ship. Unfortunately, you can't do much else on the bridge of your freighter. You can walk up here and look at things. There's never been anything to interact with. There's a chair, you can spin it around in circles. It's too close to sit in. So I mean, it's just basically just cosmetic appearance up here. And yeah, that one's not going to let you sit in it either. And you got a couple little guys. Looks like maybe I can talk to them. Stands at attention as I near them, stashing away some products they've readied for trade. Freighter life must be a lucrative opportunity for enterprising geeks. So, doing a little side deal there, huh? Alright. Let's go on back. Alright, so we've got a freighter. There's nothing here, it's just the back section. All the freighters look exactly the same on the inside when you first get them. It doesn't matter what class it is. C class, it could be a 10 slot or a 38 slot. 34 I think is the highest they go. But it doesn't matter, it's the same stinking size. Everything is identical. Yeah, okay. So, wow, there's stuff flying through. That's glitching all over the place. That's better. Okay. Now I get down here. And there's my cargo bay, where I can land all my spaceships. So I'm going to go down here and save. And I'll reload just to see if my freighter comes back in one piece. But it'll also bring in the ship that I found down on the planet, because it's just sitting down there somewhere. So I'll save here. And we'll quit to mode select. give it a second and go back in. So I've got 14 hours and 57 minutes on this playthrough so far. So I haven't been on it every day, but basically in 7 days I've averaged about 2 hours, two and a quarter hours a day. Alright, so here's the ship we came in. Let's look over here. My other ship should be on the other side since it's not here in the middle. There it is. Yep, I found that puppy down on the planet. And yeah, I went into one of the terminals and guessed the puzzle right. It gave me distress signal coordinates. I went there expecting to find somebody sitting at the ship, and nope, nobody was there. I got to fix it up. It's still got a bunch of broken slots in it. But yeah, I mean, it's not worth a whole lot of money, but easily fixable stuff. I just need a little tritium and dihydrogen jelly, and I can fix the efficient thrusters. Some paraffinium, and I mean, it's all pretty common stuff. I mean, it doesn't take a whole lot to get all these things. Only one broken slot in the technology slots. But if I fix all these slots up, then I can get top dollar trade for it and get me a ship that is a higher class. This one's only got 101 hyperdrive range. The damage potential is real low at 77.2. So it looks awesome, but it's not as good as like a B or an A class of this version would be, and definitely not like an S class would be. And there just went a ship that I could have traded some stuff with. So now we're here. I'm going to run down here, check this little solar system out. We'll get another upgrade or two for the backpack. Hopefully my ship is in one of these down there. It's still broken, and you can actually fly right through it. Or not. Well, the last one I had that was like this, you could. So, but it went away. I guess it's after a warp drive, not after I reloaded into the game. So that's okay. It's all good. Let's get up here. There's my little trade frigate. And you can land on your frigates and they'll give you little things, but you send them out on missions and you get better things. Frigates are one of the harder ones to land on. Where the heck is his landing pad? There it is. Trade frigates, you gotta go down into that circle. It's real hard to do in a long-nosed fighter, but it's doable. Welcome aboard, traveler friend. I'm pleased to report local trade scouts have secured favorable deals across the system. The profits await you. Collect units.
Units received.
So, it should have told me how many units I received, but it didn't. But it's not going to be anything major. Let's see. We've got a mission here to scan unique minerals. Looks like that's complete. Then to locate a missing person. That's why I was in that other system. Well, I'm glad I came out here anyways. Because I got a freighter, got a frigate, didn't pay a penny, pirates were sissies. They brought along a little pocket knife to a gunfight. That was probably the easiest freighter battle I've ever done. They just dropped like flies. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab our backpack upgrade while we're in here. I don't think I have many nanites, only 521. That's another thing. When you find crashed ships, if you find a crashed ship that's worth a lot of money, you can earn a lot of different money with it. Not just the ship's worth. There's a little glitch in here that you can exploit if you want, where you can sell it at the ship salvage center here, and you trade it for another ship that's worth less than it is, so you don't have to pay any money. You come up here, you sell that ship off, then you go back and you claim your abandoned ship, and then you turn around and do it again, and you can do that several times and earn hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of nanites in an hour, depending on what class ships you get. So I'll take this one because, well, I don't know, I really need a technology slot, so let's go ahead and get the technology slot. And it's yeah, it's this guy that has the scanner modules, if he's got them. No, it's not. It's the multi-tool guy. Get my brain working here. You see, there's a little junky multi-tool again. Alright, so we'll go talk to this guy. And see what modules he has. Mining beam, plasma launcher, and pulse splitter. Now, they got a scanner module, but it's only a B class, so I'm not even interested in that. The only modules that I feel are worth buying are the C's, are the S's, unless you just really running on a few nanites and you got to do something to upgrade things. I'm going to run over here and visit the cartographer real quick and trade in some navigation data for some maps. Didn't even check to see how many I have, but we'll do that. I want to find, we'll get, well, let me look and see how many I have real quick. Oh, I've got 20, so yeah, we're more than enough, and I've got more on my ship, I think. But we'll just go in here, we'll exchange some maps. We'll get 10 distress signal maps. And I want some of these alien cartographic datas. See if we can find one of the big colossal museum places. It's like a little spaceport with all kinds of well, it's even hard to explain, but it's pretty cool. Now let's see, check our mission, locate the missing person. It's gonna be in another system, so I'm gonna have to go back. It sucks. There's my two-piece freighter. Well, that scan must be from some of the people that I've done ticked off. I'm gonna scan this planet real quick. Salvageable scrap, starboard. Alright, let's see about these guys. Oh, really? Coming by itself?
Hostile ships defeated.
Alright, so let's scan this planet over here. So that's another star bowl. The nest. I've not heard of a planet called the nest. So does that mean it's got a bunch of birds? I'm going to have to investigate that. Let's look and see how many planets are in this system. Well, we've got this big old thing here. That looks pretty toxic color of green. Gamma root. Yep, got that one pegged. We're going to shoot over here. Scan this other planet that's hiding behind it. You get nanites. So you scan all these planets. And then when you upload the data that you've found, so you go in, press P on PC, go into Discoveries, and then you just click F for Upload All, and I got 206 nanites. So everything you scan adds up. The more things you scan, the more nanites you're going to get. So now we're going to take off back around the other side of this planet. And we're going to go check out that nest planet, because I've never heard of that before. Let's get up here on top to where it's nice and sunny. I've never used a timer, but I bet you the days and nights are shorter when you're up on the top. Wow, 45 seconds to go. Looks farther than it looked. I just thought it was a small planet. We should have somebody pop in trying to trade stuff with us. I've got to check this out. I'll tell you from here. Well, there we go. It finally loaded in. I was about to say it looks like it's just a big ball of water. But they finally threw in some grass and trees and all that good stuff. Turn a little bit and we'll head inland. Yeah, that looks good. Right about there. Oh, wow. Yeah. Let's up and down a little bit. Yeah, we got some pretty good sized mountains and valleys. A little hazy out today. Let's get down low and get near the haze. This is actually a really stinking tall mountain. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. Scanner, nothing showing up. What do we have here? That plant looks definitely weird. I'm going to go ahead and check. Yep, there's a trade post on this planet. There's some other kind of a house building. Let's see what we have. That's what I just call a campsite. There's nothing really there. Just a little save beacon. Those plants are pretty cool. They light up. Let's go ahead and click our button again. Where that thing is. 21 minutes, so I'm going to have to hit the atmosphere, get out of the atmosphere. I'll do one more scan, see if we can find any kind of other buildings around here. gravity works. I'm guessing it's an abandoned building. It is. So we can grab some nanites. Let's see where the save beacon's at. There we go. Didn't mean to park so close to the cliff. Have to be careful not to rocket into that when we take off. Saturnized atom. Alright. We'll save. Those are some pretty cool looking plants. We got a pattern rotation to them. They light up on top. Let's go ahead and scan it. We know it's carbon. We got 22,000 units for that. $22,000 for that. See, these things add up pretty quick once you add that scanner upgrade. I've seen the Sentinel show up on my scanner there, so I wanted to make sure that they are not ornery. Alright. Well, let's go ahead on in. We'll grab our free nanites. Go ahead. Check in with the forgotten terminal. Remove the residual goop. I just push the center mouse button and delete that junk. User identified. Terminal now active. Unlocking data log for analysis. It looked like a wound on the world, crimson and ragged-edged, like something that once lived but was then torn asunder. I should have stayed away. I had the senses to taste the air of this planet. I imagine it would have reeked with some kind of alien fetor, but nothing could stall my curiosity. Was it dead? Where I touched it, the surface was moist and yielding. It seemed to become molten then, crawling on a mat of slow cilia moving from me. I should have left it alone. But I guess it got him. I discovered something in the traveler's log. Something that'll aid me on my journey. Nanites. 149. It will advance our standing with the gap. Now, where's that stupid plant? I don't like being attacked by a plant when I'm minding my own business. Alright, we'll go ahead and empty out their storage containers. Because it's all free stuff. Let's see what we have in here. And we're back to the empty yellow boxes. A little bit of sodium. And we'll get a few more nanites. We got 30, not bad. Alright, I know I missed a box over there, but I wasn't there for the boxes, I was there for the nanites. So let's take a look around. Don't see any kind of animals. Seems to be a lot of knowledge stones on this planet. Alright, so let's run over to that trade post. Try to take off without hitting the mountain here. Turn, dude. Alright. Well, that was pretty cool. We'll hit the scanner. The houses showing up on the HUD. Might be something down in this valley, so I'll slow back down and we'll do another scan. space we go. We'll hit the hyperdrive. See, we got a few people there, but nobody is saying hi in the chat. Feel free to say hi in the chat. I can read it. It's kind of hard to type back and forth, but I'll talk to you. Now we're going to shoot on across here and get there in a whole lot faster time. Unfortunately, it's nighttime on this side of the planet. Those glow-in-the-dark plants. They're pretty cool. What do we have here? Starbolt. We're here. Let's try and get the center ramp on the other platform. And I missed. So we'll go back up and try it again. I want the middle one. There we go. As soon as that green light comes on underneath, you hit that E button. There we go. Alright. So yeah, this is a pretty strange looking planet. So we can't find our missing person here, but we can go back to this one. It looks like we've already scanned our minerals, so I'm going to have to end up going back and go into that system to find that missing person so I can collect my reward. Alright, so we'll run up here. I just like looking for travelers. Wow, this is an abandoned one. So I'll bet you no ships even come here. I've found these a time or two before. Yeah, let's go ahead and charge up our oxygen.
Technology recharge.
All those are good. So even when they're abandoned like this, the trade terminal still works. So you can buy and sell things. So since we didn't find anybody here, and it doesn't appear that any ships are going to come here, there's two things we can do. We can leave and come back, and maybe that'll trigger them. We could restart, and maybe that would trigger them. But I've seen this a couple of times, and I've never really investigated it. Kind of interested, so let's see what happens if I just hop in and out of my spaceship. And we're gonna reload our autosave and see if it populates the station. Shouldn't take too terrible long. Alright, we're back. And by cracky, it's as empty as it was before. Nobody here, no ships here. It's like it's an abandoned star system, but it's not. So, I remember seeing a building down there. It's a radio tower, listening post. Let's go ahead and those are just for looks. I don't know what kind of animals we're going to find on this planet. There's one. Oh, there's two. That one's worth 35,000. That one looks like a messed up turkey. 56,000. Wait, these guys get out from behind the plants here. Well, I hate to go down there to see them in case they might be meat eating like that one looks. Diet Sanu does not fear death. Whenever you see does not fear death, you might want to fear it. At least treat it with some respect. So we're getting some good money just scanning a few critters here. What the heck that is? A plant. Looks like a crab of some sort, with about 20 legs. And we have us a heat storm, folks. Where's that building at? Well, it was right down there. There's some kind of a critter floating in the air here. It looks like a worm. I know that stupid building's down there somewhere. Neat star bramble. There's that building. Let's see if it goes down. Damn that guy yet. Let's scan him. 56,000. Scan that one too. Oh, that's 35. We're finding an awful lot of wildlife on this planet. Let's see if there's any kind of humanoid life on this planet. And it's an abandoned building. Well, that's a bummer. Let's see. Stargazers of Ospers.com. Gecko Observatory. Well, I guess it's not an abandoned station yet. The life form that worked or works here in this installation left his equipment, scanning the skies for interesting new systems and special phenomena. In its absence, it struck gold. A beacon's been received and a transmission sequence awaits response. So let's see if we can solve the puzzle. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2 2 1 2 1 1 2 1 2 2 1 2 1. I discovered a location within the distant stars. So let's see where it's gonna send us. Okay, that's all fine and dandy. We got us a ancient ruin on another planet. So, nothing terribly exciting. That thing's got to go. And we'll go ahead and collect these. This looks like it should be an abandoned building. But instead, well, by God, it is an abandoned building. It's got the eggs. but I don't have enough shielding to play with the whispering eggs. They're a good way to make a little bit of money. Run over here and collect some nanites. I do remember I need some dehydrogen. See if there's any new animals out. That guy I gotta keep my eye on. Does not fear death. I don't know what sinew is. That's what it eats. And maybe that's a sinew down on the ground dead. I don't know. Alright. No other life forms. We'll go ahead. Oh, there's one. Oh, it's behind the hill. So I'm going to remove my marker here. Let's jump over the hill. Let's scan this other animal. Look at that. Well, maybe it's in a cave. Nope, there we go. Good size one. Big old belly, huge kid. Processing dirt. I guess that was way down your belly. Scan that hazardous oxygen plant. So, it might be an interesting looking planet and all, but yeah, I'm not seeing no humanoid life down here. Run over here and see if we can't collect some nanites from the buried buildings. They're not supposed to be buried. There's a satellite there. Here's a buried technology. We don't want that one. We want that one. Well, we got two. But blast a big old hole and collect our nanites from that guy. It was obvious what was there because it was smoking like a piece of broken machinery. That's 32 nanites. I can't see what's inside there. Let's go blast the opening. Alright, that was worth it. So we got the encyclopedia, so we learned the word for geck. And we get back here, get to it, research specimen, and increase our geck standing by 1. So let's take a little more effort than normal. We'll get back here and grab our nanites. So 63 nanites. So we did pretty good for just stopping here. I don't see any reason for me to keep exploring this planet. I'm really kind of disappointed I'm not finding any life forms. Well, he went down easy. Hey critter, I saved your butt. You can stop running. That's unidentified. There's 22,000 units. That's the plant too. It's got a little globe circling up in between the arms here. Another one of those suckers. Well, he didn't drop as easy as the first one, but he went down. So, I need to grab some of that. Well, there's a lot of the different meat-eating dinosaurs around here. Shit, that one's big. One of them feather things. I'm gonna walk along and see if he comes after me. Doesn't seem interested. I don't know if that's because he's not hungry, or if it's just because I'm not a snoo. But whatever the reasoning, I'm glad he's not after me. Alright, there was some hydrogen right here. Not a whole lot, but there's some. There's 40 of them or so to make a hot fuel. Over there. More. There we go. Here's looking good. We'll go ahead and scan it and get our 200. So that's an adult. It doesn't say if it's male or female. It says rational. That's my big hydrogen crystal. There we go. There's a few hiding over here. Well, I guess there was a lot more right here than I thought. Right. Now, where's my spaceship? There it is. Well, that little plant's got a lot of detail for something that's just put in for an extra. It's not showing carbon or anything. The sun's going down. Some more hydrogen right up the hill. And of course we got a sentinel. Let's sit here and give us a hard time.
Technology recharge.
We'll let him just ease on down the road a little bit. See if we can pop off some of this hydrogen without drawing his attention. Alright, so that looks like about it between here and my ship. I'll go ahead and scan that plant and take my money. 22,000 units. I'll take it. It's really odd. Look here, cat. I've told you before you don't jump on my chair. You gotta put scratch marks on there from his feet. That's not cool. Alright, so we just climb up the ladder. And we'll gather the things that are on the deck because there's nobody here to chat with. No. Let's go back here. Let's see what's in the big green crate. Well, I guess it was another antimatter housing. And some condensed carbon. So, yeah, we'll climb up the ladder. That cat just started climbing up on my chair yesterday, and he knows better. He's been told not to do it. He's just being an honor little brat. Got to check everything out and be on top of everything. You know how cats are. So he's cool, but he can be a brat. So we'll go ahead and put our battery in here. Yeah, we're doing good on everything else. Make some launch fuel. Well, we got 3 of them. What am I short? Dehydrogen? Yep. Alright, so my launch system chargers are actually working. It's a sunny planet. It filled up my launch fuel. So that works for me. Let's see how many of these we can make. 3 of them. And we collected some antimatter housing, so we can go ahead and make some. Really, I swear I got 2 of those. I guess it ripped me off. Huh. Imagine that. Alright, so let's sell a couple of these things in our inventory because my backpack's full. We'll get some good money for the scaly meat. We're going to hang on to that paraffinium because we got a ship to repair. We don't need the mordite. Don't need the silicate powder. Got 2 wiring looms. Let's see here. We have 530 chromatic metal, so we don't need the copper that we have in our other stuff. So we can get rid of the Herox, hypercluster, the silver. I think we need gold for some of the repairs. Alright, so we'll click back into our exosuit and run down here and hit the copper, free up another space. And I'm just going to check how many batteries. 38 batteries, 25 life support gel. They have nothing else I'm looking for, I don't believe. But you never know, sometimes these things will have some odd stuff, especially when it's an abandoned one. Yeah, there's nothing there I need. Alright, so this planet was a wash. Really cool looking, but such is life. We'll jump back in here and hit the space and see if we can get back there and find this missing person before I call it a night. It's getting close to midnight. Just because the planet's cool doesn't mean it's awesome. And that was direct proof of that. Alright, let's make sure that we got our mission set to locate the missing person. Now it says locate missing person, return to the missing is. Okay, so we've already done that, we just haven't turned it in, so let's turn in our missions. Call the space anomaly here in a moment and do my second backpack upgrade from there. Because once you can call the anomaly, you can upgrade your backpack in the space station, and then again by calling the anomaly. And we ran out of gas. work at the ice cream shop tomorrow, but I'm going to head in. I'm going to sleep in a little bit and head in and make some ice cream. Have the place to myself so where I can turn the music up. And I need to make, I believe it's 3 or 4 different types of ice cream. It sure does make it different when you don't have to worry about everybody running through your kitchen. It makes cleanup a lot simpler. Alright, I'm not going to play with the pirates. They have not been very challenging in this system.
Hostile ships approaching.
We'll run up here to the mission agent. See about turning in some missions. Figures every time you're heading to the mission agent, that lands you on the other side of the dang space station. So you gotta run across. That's okay. I don't think I looked for travelers while I was here last time. And we do like them unmarked graves. Oh, nobody here matching that description. Mission agent. Take my missions. Alright, so I get 3 optical solvents and a Kovac standing. Those are worth some money. And what do we get for the other one? 96 nanites and 1 Explorers Guild standing. Thanks for scanning the minerals. So, see, this is a good way to get you some nanites real quick. A little extra cash. You're doing all this stuff anyways. Hunt the low-level pirates, get 94 nanites. And, you know, you've been watching. These pirates are sissies in this neighborhood, so I'll take it. Scan 5 plants, get 169 more nanites. I'm going to scan 5 plants anyways, so I'll take it. Now this is the funny ones here. These ones pay in units and neuroducts. Neuroducts are worth quite a bit of money. This one you got to kill 10 creatures. This one you kill 12. The funny thing is, if you just set it to this mission, once you hit 10, this mission's complete. Then when you get 12, 2 more, this mission's complete. So we'll take both of those. Got to go right back to that planet I was just on because there's like animals everywhere. Alright, so hunt low-level pirates, scan 5 plants. We'll see, I'd scan most of the plants there, so the plants would be hard to do there. So I will hop back down. We'll go check out one more planet before we leave the system. Actually, you can do this in any system, so I just increase my rank for the Explorers Guild. Here comes a ship. So there are other life forms in this area. But we're not going to sit down and let the ship down. Pirate target detected. So you look for a red dot. And you see it highlighted on your head. And I'm not waiting 30 seconds. I'll just shoot right over there. Platinum while I'm here. Alright, target number 1 is down and out. So let's just do a quick scan with the economy scanner. See if it'll send us to a trade post that actually has somebody at it. It did not tell us there's a trade post detected, but I did it while that screen was up. Hit tab and get out of that stupid screen. Trade post detected. So over this way. That's a different same stupid planet, isn't it? No, it's not. It's got aggressive sentinels, so we'll have to use caution. It's 24 seconds away. And let's see what this is. Yeah, it's just somebody wanting to trade without us. Examine cargo manifest. Nope. Nothing I can't live without. Move out of here. Alright, let's go check out this ghastly planet. I don't want to go to the ancient moon. I want to go in here and trade first. I still dislike the way it does that to you. Before you reach your target location, put you onto another marker. What's real bad about that when there's a space station that gives you that first, even if you're not hitting it too. Up here it looks pretty much like the last one. Plant life definitely looks different. Slow down a little bit. Get that stutter to stop. I want the second platform. I like being in the middle. I can see everybody from there. There we go. I have people ask me why I like landing on the middle platform on the lower deck. Because you can stand up here on your ship. When you're looking for ships, it's just to see what the system has. You can stand here, you can see every ship that comes in. We've got a B-30, B-17, C-22, and a B-27. Now, while I'm here, I can scan my plants. I need to scan 5 of them. Yeah. 3 of them, and I'm getting plenty of units for doing it too. Let's see if we can find some more question marks. I'll take it. Bunch of gravitino balls out here. Alright. So, I think I'll jump off of here. And we'll go find our other plants. Let's see, set it to our plant mission here. So I've already scanned 3, I need 2 more. And there's the sentinel. There are angry sentinels. Well, I see a data structure over there, so guess where I'm headed. There's another plant. Scan it. There's another plant. So I've got my plants scanned. And we'll just scan a few extras for good measure. And there's some wildlife over there. Now, where was that data structure? Oh, what the hell was that? Ancient data structure, right over here. Now, I don't know why they care about you grabbing these data structure units, but you can find navigation data or drop pod coordinates. And usually in a cluster like this, you'll get a drop pod coordinate. A couple days ago, I got 2 of them in one little cluster. This time I got 0. Well, it's just a game of chance. You never know. Now, where did that animal go that I saw floating across the opening back there? That was definitely a strange animal. There we go. Look at that. Butterfly worm kind of thing. 105,000 units. We'll scan that big old dinosaur looking thing. I want to scan them before I kill them. Remember, I need to get 12 of them. Those are really cool looking. I definitely want to take a screenshot before I start blasting them away. So we will back up.
I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, I know.
It's 12 hours
Hey.
past noon.
Hey, stop yelling.
I'm not yelling.
Well, you're talking pretty darn loud.
Is this loud?
Alright. No, that's not, but
That's the tone I was speaking.
just, we'll be getting you in bed here in just a minute. I'm in the middle of a project here. I gotta kill me some flying dragon butterfly things. Did I get him? He's not dead. Wow, that's taking a lot to kill these things. Wow, man, it does not want to die. There it finally went. I got one whole animal. Let's change our mission up. Alright, I got 1 of 12. Let's kill this big old thing. I'm a long way away from it. I think I made him mad. Oh, dang it. I thought I was shooting him in the head. That was the other end. He was thinking about charging me. There's another one. Alright. Why isn't it showing how many I'm up to? Well, crap. Oops. Unwanted attention. Another one. We haven't scanned these birds in yet. 56,000 for those. See if we can shoot some of them out of the sky. Oh, they're getting an awful long ways away. There, we got one. Yep, he saw me. Alright, where do we want to go? Might as well make him real happy. Oh, such a nice guy. Usually when they start shooting at me on these planets, I'll run and snag a bunch of the gravitino balls. I'm gonna have to throw some oxygen in my tanks. Not sure why it's not showing me. Oh, there we go. I've got 8 of them so far. That's an odd looking ferrite. There, get that guy. Alright, Sentinel, stop chasing me. See, green dot sitting still. I guess those are the ones I already killed. There's some moving dots. Probably those butterfly worm looking things. Maybe birds. Not birds. Let's see if we got some critters in the water. There we go. Scan them in. Now we'll shoot them. It's empty, really?
Technology recharging.
First, let's get some air. There we go. Alright, so I got all my creatures for the 10. Oh yeah, there they are. Alright, get your mission agent sign out of my face so I can get these things. That should be 12. Let's see if they... Yep, there goes the second mission agent. Notice. I guess I better get up here and breathe. Breathing's nice. Oh, get off my back, Sentinel. Alright, so that was a quick way to earn some nanites and all that good stuff. Now we'll just go get back up the hill. I ran right into him. Get up the hill, silly. Run. He's after us. Sentinels aren't that intelligent. But they will pester you to death. Hey there, Mr. Get Dude. He was not getting up. Alright, so we're back at our ship and it's after midnight. Completed all those little missions. I'm gonna call it a night. I just wanted to get on here and play for a little while after being stuck at the ice cream store all day and all night. So, thanks for stopping in. I'll be getting back on here probably late tomorrow. Like I said, I don't have to work late, so I'll be able to be on here tomorrow afternoon or evening for sure. And I'll be doing some more on my No Man's Sky. We'll get that other fighter out here and get those compartments fixed up on it, so when we do find a ship worth using it for a trade-in on, I'll be able to call it in and get full value for it. So yeah, I'll go ahead and sign off here. Thanks for stopping by. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and you'll get to follow all my videos. I do this game and PUBG. I'll definitely be playing some PUBG tomorrow. Had some really good games yesterday. It was fun. Made a couple of stupid mistakes a couple of times and let myself die. But yeah, it's a fun time. So yeah, check things out. Thanks for stopping.